स्क्रीन सरांचा परत तसा हे झालेला आहे.
देशमुख सर,
मॅडम
स्क्रीन परत रोटेट झालीये तुमची, ती थोडीशी जरा
नाही कंटिन्यूअस मध्ये असते.
वाली होती ना.
कपडे सर तिकडे गेले का? एक गेलो वाटतं.
देशमुख सर झाली, दिसली व्यवस्थित आता. धुमाळ मॅडम सुरू करूया.
यस,
ओके,
ऑल सेट. मॅडम सुरू करते.
हा येस, सुरू करा.
Good morning, everybody. It is my proud privilege to welcome you all for today's webinar. I'm Dr. Nita Dhumar, and I'm going to host today's event. Our source of inspiration and the president of today's webinar, the driving force behind all innovative ideas, Honorable Dr. Krantikumar Patil, Executive President, Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur, and founder principal of Kamala College. Our young dynamic mentor, Honorable Mr. Project Patil, Secretary, Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur, Professor Dr. Tejaswini Mudekar, Principal, Kamala College, Kolhapur, Honorable Dr. Rahul Deshmukh, Librarian, SGRG, Shinde Mahavidalaya, Paranda, Usmanabad. Resource person of today's webinar, Dr. Shalini Lihitkar, ma'am, Associate Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. Coordinator of the webinar, Srimati Urmila Kadam, Librarian, Kamala College, Kolhapur. Another coordinator, Dr. Ravindra Adav, President of SHIVAJI University, College Librarian Association, Kolhapur. Distinguished delegates, my friends, I extend you all warm welcome for national webinar on marketing strategies to promote your library in digital age, organized by Kamala College, Kolhapur in association with SHIVAJI University College Librarian Association, Kolhapur. The purpose of today's virtual seminar has more than usual reason. In the present digital environment, the traditional roles of libraries are changing very rapidly. Creation of digital libraries for different communities and different fields has compelled the librarians to undertake new marketing strategies to promote the library. For the young generation, new technologies are very familiar as they are grown up in the digital era, using different kinds of gadgets of the advanced age, explosion of various e-journals, learning apps, audio libraries are at their tip of the finger. And the libraries are in quandary whether to follow the traditional way or to accept the new technologies and methods, new strategies to promote, which has created a large issue today. Use of general search engines is increasing and the relevance of the library to users is being questioned. It is a challenge how the library should market itself to a new generation of tech-savvy users. We thought it is an opportune time to discuss the topic at some length, and at this juncture, we are very happy to organize the webinar, and today we have with us experts to have a discourse on the theme. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now request Urmila Kadam, Librarian, Kamala College, Kolhapur, and coordinator of today's webinar to illustrate the theme of the webinar and introduce our distinguished guests. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Madam. Good morning and welcome all. Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kamala College, Kolhapur, with
Shivaji University College Librarian Association SUCLA organized one-day national webinar on marketing strategies to promote your library in digital age. Honorable Principal Dr. Krantikumar Patil Sir, Executive President Tararani Vidyapeeth Kolhapur, Resource Person Dr. Shalini Lihitkar, Associate Professor, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur, Dr. Rahul Deshmukh, Librarian, SGRG Shinde Mahavidalaya, Paranda, Usmanabad, Organizing Chairperson, Professor Dr. Tejaswini Mudekar, Principal, Kamala College, Kolhapur, Coordinator of the webinar, Dr. Ravindra Adav, President SUCLA, Professor Dr. Vidyapeeth, and all participants. On behalf of Organizing Committee, I welcome you all. Academic libraries are the backbones of teaching and learning process in the education system. Libraries support teaching, learning, and research by providing right information to the within the stipulated time. Now we are living in the age of information, communication, and entertainment, where users require fast technology-based solutions for everything, including the use of libraries. Both e-learners and traditional learners require access to universe of digital information through the information superhighway. As a librarian, we are committed to fulfill the user's need of information, and it is necessary to develop or adapt our marketing strategy to promote the maximum use of library in today's digital era. So, to share innovative ideas of marketing of library, we invited our today's resource person, Dr. Shalini Lihitkar, Madam. She is very enthusiastic and dynamic personality in the field of library science. I will give brief introduction of Lihitkar Madam and Dr. Rahul Deshmukh Sir. Dr. Shalini Lihitkar, Associate Professor, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. Presently, she is working as an Associate Professor at the Department of Library and Information Science, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. She has been in LIS profession since 2002. Gold medalist from Nagpur University. She has worked as a head of Department of Library and Information Science, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur, and Professor and Head, Department of Library and Information Science, SHIVAJI University, Kolhapur. She has experience of teaching and guiding for UGC, NET, SET, PO, and other competitive exams. She has 19 years teaching experience in LIS field. She has published several papers in seminar, conferences, and journals at national and international level, and has more than 200 papers to her credit. She has edited 17 conferences and workshop proceeding, compiled course material of workshop and refresher courses in LIS. She is author of 10 books and has completed information literacy project with UNESCO and Society for Advancement of Library and Information Science as a member. She has completed UGC minor research project and ICSSR research project, and currently working on ICMR extramural research project. She was a columnist in Mahiti Yug and editorial board member in Information Age Quarterly Journal. She has organized various workshops, 2 national conferences, and coordinated 4 UGC refresher courses in the library and information science. She is an editorial member of Journal of Advancement in Library Science, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj University Research Journal of Humanities, and guest editor for special issue on the open source software Decidog Journal of Library and Information Technology. She is an expert member in Definitional Glossary of Library and Information Science project of Ministry of Scientific and Technical Terminology. She is content writer for EPG Pathshala, InflipNet, Ahmedabad, and ICAR. She has been invited as a resource person in orientation courses and refresher courses, all various universities, at various universities. She is a research supervisor of RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur, and Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Amravati. Under her guidance, 12 students have been awarded PhD degree and 6 are working. She is having different portfolios in professional and academic bodies on various universities. She has presented paper at national conferences at Malaysia, Muscat, Hong Kong, Russia, Sri Lanka, etc. Recently, she has been honored with Young Alliance Professional Award by Karnataka State SC/ST Library Professionals Association and Best Paper Award sponsored by Korea Institute of Science and Technology, Information, South Korea, and Best Presentation Award in International Conference at Malaysia and Professional Excellence Award by SRF LIS, Delhi. She is a member of professional organizations like Delhi Library Association, Indian Library Association, Indian Association of Teachers of Library and Information Science, and etc. On behalf of Organizing Committee, I welcome you, Madam. Now, I will brief introduce Dr. Rahul Deshmukh, sir. He is working as a librarian at SGRG Shinde Mahavidalaya, Paranda, Usmanabad. His academic qualification is B.Ed, M.Phil in Marathi, M.Phil, PhD in Library and Information Science, postgraduate diploma in Library Automation and Networking. He has 4 years teaching experience in LIS professional and working as a librarian from last 9 years. He is working as a PhD guide at Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. He is author of 6 books and worked as an editor for 3 books. Sir worked as a journal editor and adjacent reviewer for 25 journals. Sir has attended several conferences, seminars at state, national, and international level and has more than 35 research articles to his credit. He has published 26 research journals in research articles in research journals. Sir has organized a state-level training program on library automation. He has been honored with Young Achiever Award 2020 by Institute of Scholars. He has supported more than 750 online programs, webinars organized by various colleges and Library Science Association. His research articles cited on Google Scholar and Google ResearchGate. Library automation with e-Granthalaya, internet-based library services, hardware and networking, these are the areas of his interest. He is life member of professional organizations like Indian Library Association, Maharashtra University College Librarian Association, Vidarbha Library Association, lifetime member of INSAI Professional Institute of Scholars. I request Dr. Rahul Deshmukh sir to give his greetings to our webinar, and I request Dr. Shalini Lihitkar madam to share her views and ideas on the webinar topic, which will help us to develop marketing strategies to promote in digital era. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, madam, for introducing our distinguished guests and the webinar. We have with us our mentor and guide, Professor Dr. Tejaswini Mudekar, Principal, Kamala College, Kolhapur. I request her to address the congregation. Over to you, madam, please.
Thank you. Very good morning. Namaskar. Honorable Chairperson of the National Webinar, our strong supporter and guide, Dr. Krantikumar Patil sir, Executive President, Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur. Our young leader, Honorable Prajakta Patil sir, Secretary, Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur. Resource person, Dr. Shalini Lihitkar madam, Dr. Rahul Deshmukh sir, coordinators, Srimati Urmila Kadam madam, Dr. Ravindra Adav sir, and dear participants. On this platform, I will take an opportunity to introduce our institution and my college. Our institution Tararani Vidyapeeth was established in 1945 by late Dr. V.T. Patil. It is only women's education institute having KG to PG classes in the city of Kolhapur. Our Kamala College is one of the branches of Tararani Vidyapeeth, which was established in 1984. Our mission is to develop women professionals who are academically and technically competent with strong professional ethics, and our vision is empowerment of women. Our college has offered undergraduate courses in arts, commerce streams and postgraduate courses in the subjects home science, English and Yoga Shastra. Not only we provide traditional courses, but over a period of time, we have provided professional courses like BCA, BPhO, Food Processing and Management, BPhO, Retail Management and IT. We also provide PG Diploma in Yoga Therapy, 7 self-financing career-oriented courses. Our YCMU Center is awarded with Best YCMU Center. Our college library is fully computerized. We introduce e-learning management system, and I am proud to say that our college is honored with College with Potential for Excellence by UGC in 2016 and re-accredited in third cycle by NAC A grade with 3.12 CGPA in 2017. And recently, UGC has given us autonomous status for 10 years, and we have decided to enjoy the autonomy from 2022-23. The theme of the today's webinar is unique one. In the era of marketing, effective marketing skills are needed to increase awareness of the library's value and its user base. Marketing is the link between library users' needs and its resources and services. As a library marketer, you can create that link. Your skills will help connect the library to its users and who know that they can get information in many other ways without even coming in the library building or interacting with librarians. I hope in this informative session you will get an ideas about marketing strategies to promote your library. Thank you very much. Over to Dr. Kumar.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much, madam, for sharing your valuable thoughts and also introducing the glorious growth of our institution in brief. We are very privileged to have among us today Dr. Rahul Deshmukh, sir, librarian, SGRG, Shinde Mahavidalaya, Paranda, Usmanabad. May I now request Honorable Deshmukh, sir, to express his feelings about the webinar. Over to you, sir. Deshmukh, sir.
नमस्कार, थँक यू. ताराराणी प्रतिष्ठान संचलित कमला महाविद्यालय कोल्हापूर तसेच शिवाजी युनिव्हर्सिटी कॉलेज ऑफ लायब्ररी असोसिएट कोल्हापूर यांच्या संयुक्त मित्राने आज जो नॅशनल लेवलचा वेबिनार आयोजित केला आहे, या वेबिनारच्या माध्यमातून या ताराराणी प्रतिष्ठानचे अध्यक्ष आदरणीय क्रांतिकुमार पाटील साहेब तसेच या कार्यक्रमाचे जे अध्यक्ष आदरणीय प्राचार्य तेजस्विनी मोडक मॅडम आणि या कार्यक्रमाला जे रिसोर्स पर्सन म्हणून आपल्याला आपले जे आपल्या मार्गदर्शक आहेत ते आदरणीय शालिनी लिहितकर मॅडम, या सर्वांचे तसेच रवींद्र आडाव सर,
Okay.
हॅलो.
हाँ सर.
Yes.
हाँ
येतोय आवाज, sir. Please.
हॅलो.
हाँ सर, बोला, येतोय आवाज.
आज जो नॅशनल लेवल वेबिनार मार्केटिंग स्ट्रॅटेजीज ऑफ प्रमोट our library digital area. या डिजिटल एरियासाठी जो मार्केटिंग स्ट्रॅटेजी विपणन व्यवस्थापन कसं असावं या संबंधित आज जो नॅशनल लेवलचा वेबिनार घेतला आहे हा खरंच कौतुकास्पद आहे. कारण आजच्या भविष्यामध्ये ग्रंथालय वर्दुष्णी संस्था आहे आणि वाढणाऱ्या प्रक्रियेमध्ये ग्रंथालय वाढत चाललेलं आहे आणि या आधुनिक युगामध्ये जो आधुनिक युगाची कास ही ग्रंथालय आजची घेत आहेत. या आधुनिक युगामध्ये विपणन प्रक्रिया ही कशी असावी या संबंधित हा नॅशनल लेवलचा वेबिनार आयोजित केलेला आहे. या विपणन व्यवस्थापनामध्ये विपणन व्यवस्था काय करावी यासाठी ग्रंथालयाचा उपयोग काय होईल या ग्रंथालयामध्ये याचा उपयोग करताना आपल्या ग्रंथालयाची ध्येय धोरण ठरवण्यासाठी विपणन व्यवस्थापन अत्यंत किती महत्वाची आहे. तसेच वाचकांची आवड वाचकांची अभिरुची ही जाणून घेण्यासाठी ही विपणन व्यवस्थापन ही प्रक्रिया ही अत्यंत महत्वाची आहे. त्या स्वरूपात वाचकांच्या आवडीनुसार आपण ग्रंथालयाची मांडणी करतो आणि ती आवड त्याची जोपण्यासाठी आपण आधुनिक प्रयोग कसा करता येईल हे आजच्या या नॅशनल वेबिनारमध्ये आपल्याला पाहता येईल. त्याचबरोबर या विपणन व्यवस्थेमध्ये डिजिटल एरियामध्ये कोणकोणत्या साधनांचा वापर आपल्याला आजच्या या आधुनिक युगामध्ये करता येईल. आपण प्लॅटफॉर्म बघतोय की ब्लॉगर्स असेल, सोशल मीडिया असेल किंवा डिजिटल ईमेल मार्केटिंग असेल किंवा सर्च इंजिन टूल्स वेगवेगळे असेल, व्हिडिओ मार्केटिंग असेल किंवा वेगवेगळे इव्हेंट्स जे लायब्ररीच्या तर्फे आपण दरवेळेस घेत असतो. या सर्वांचं मार्केटिंग आज असणं आवश्यक आहे. विपणन व्यवस्थापन करताना या ग्रंथपालांना आजच्या या चॅलेंजिंग प्रक्रियेमध्ये टिकण्यासाठी या विपणन व्यवस्थापन अत्यंत महत्वाची भूमिका बजावत आहे. त्यामुळे आजच्या या नॅशनल वेबिनारमध्ये जो विषय आपण घेतला होता त्या विषयासाठी हा निश्चित एक उपयोगी आणि आपला महत्वपूर्ण दृष्टिकोन ठेवण्यासाठी आजचा हा वेबिनार आपल्याला निश्चित मार्गदर्शित करणार आहे. मी आपला जास्त वेळ नाही घेता या कार्यक्रमात मला वेलकम ऍड्रेस म्हणून मला सन्मान केलंय त्याबद्दल मी संस्थेचे सर्व पदाधिकारी आणि कर्मचाऱ्यांचे मी मनापासून स्वागत करतो. आणि निश्चित आदरणीय लिहितकर मॅडमला आपण मार्केटिंग व्यवस्थापन विपणनामध्ये नवीन तंत्रज्ञानाचा वापर डिजिटल एरियामध्ये कसा आहे हे निश्चित आजच्या या मार्गदर्शन माध्यमातून आपण शिकणार आहोत. तर मी आपला जास्त वेळ न घेता आदरणीय लिहितकर मॅडमकडे हा कार्यक्रमाची पुढील सूत्र देण्याची विनंती करतो. धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for expressing your valuable views on the webinar and for your best wishes also. Friends, we are very much delighted to have very apt resource person, Dr. Shalini Lihitkar ma'am. She is an associate professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur, a distinguished speaker. And now it is time to have a nice discourse on the theme. So I request Lihitkar ma'am to share her invaluable thoughts on marketing strategies to promote your library in digital age. Over to you, ma'am, please.
Thank you, Dr. Neeta madam. I hope I am audible.
Yes.
Okay. Just
Yes, you are. Yes,
yeah,
you are.
okay. Thank you, madam. Just I will present my screen.
Share your screen. An announcement for the delegates. Please, delegates, if you have any questions, please put your questions in a chat box. We will take only a few representative questions if the time permits. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Just I am setting the slides.
Yes, sure.
Now the slides are visible.
Yes, perfectly well.
Yes, but I'm not seeing any faces of the part. Okay, yeah. Now I think it is okay. So
yes,
yeah. Respected dignitaries of this online platform, principal of this college, Dr. Mudekar madam, president of this particular institutions, Dr. Krantikumar Patil sir, respected Dr. Adav sir, president of SUCLA, Dr. Rahul Deshmukh sir, and the convener, Dr. Urmila Kadam madam, and Dr. Neeta madam, who is comparing the program, and all dear participants. I'm very happy that I am on this platform of Kolhapur. I'm always be happy to be a part of the college. First of all, I would like to congratulate the college principal and the other faculty members of this college and the authority that they got the extension and means they got the excellence, and in NAC also they got a good grade, and just now they got the autonomy uh, for doing much better in this profession. And I'm happy that this college is empowering the women. And my voice is not audible. Hello.
Audible, ma'am.
It is
Yes, you are
audible.
audible, ma'am.
Audible, but its
Some
speech is small. So
okay, okay,
if it is possible,
okay. Just I will increase the volume. Just now it is audible. Is it okay?
yes.
Okay, okay. So congratulations to the college principals and the authority, and the staff member of this college. They have done a very good job for taking the autonomy and potential of the excellence. Regarding this particular national conference with SUCLA, congratulations to SUCLA team and Urmila Kadam madam for organizing such a workshops or national webinar on marketing strategies to promote libraries in the digital age. Because nowadays, as we know that previously there was no activity for promoting the libraries or doing the marketing strategies. But why this concept has come to the libraries? Because now the users are also changing, and in near slides also we can see that how the users are changing. So the such type of concept we have to apply when it is come, or when means it is imposed to come. So for that we have to accept whether it is a technology, whether it is the traditional tools or the online tools. So for that we have to accept it. So for that we have to first be open minded and flexible attitude we have. Otherwise whatever the technology come, if we are not accepting it, then we may be lagging behind. So for that we have to accept the technology, or we have to accept the change. If we change our mindset, then automatically all the things are coming to promote our library services. So not only in the digital age we are doing the marketing, but previously also in the traditional we are doing the marketing. But marketing in that sense we are not doing in much extent, but now we have to do it in the more extent, so that our users can attract towards the library services and they may be using the library resources. So for that the concept is there, marketing strategies to promote the libraries in the digital age. I think this is only the first slide is coming. Okay. Now, are you seeing the second slide? It is visible?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
when I pin that one, then it is not showing it, but unpin it, then it will show. Okay, no problem. So there are many challenges. What this presentation particularly endeavors to throw a light on the various aspects. That is, first is challenges and opportunities of the learning, and then for the libraries. Then we will also go into the depth of what is marketing and how the steps of marketing and what type of strategies or the various promotional tools we have to accept it to do the marketing in the libraries. Because as we seen that this is the non-profit organization totally, so there is no profit concept, but still profit in the terms of the user satisfaction, we can say the user satisfaction will be our profit. So in that terms we have to think about the profit also, and we will also talk about the we will see that the key marketing strategies for the libraries. So I will start my presentation with this famous quotes of Sydney Sheldon. Libraries store the energy that fuels the imagination, and they open up the windows to the world, and they inspire us to explore and achieve, and to contribute to improving our quality of life. And libraries will also change our lives for the better. And the famous Einstein also, he is saying the only things you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. So if we know the location of the library, then automatically we can go into the library and search the holdings and use the resources. So with this famous quote, we can say that such type of quotes also we can hang up in the libraries, or we can display in the libraries, so that the users can attract. And we will also discuss how to prepare the messages for the library display, or the other type of quotes or slogan we can use it for the libraries. So there are many challenges and the opportunities for the learning. Previously, the education is front loaded in the early life, but nowadays we are learning throughout our life. So we are the lifelong learners, we can say. Previously, we are using the blackboards and books, papers. We are using the whiteboards and digital and the virtual reality supports. Nowadays, we are also means we some extent we are organizing the conferences traditionally, but many of the conferences it is going on the online now. This webinar is also going on online. So there are the tremendous changes we are facing during last means we can say the 10 years or the 20 years. So such type of changes has been happening in the profession, and there are many challenges for the learning, and the opportunities are also there. When the challenges are there, the opportunities are also there. So previously we are using the passive learning. Now we have to use the active learning, then virtual labs, then stimulation games. Across all the discipline we are using it. Previously, as a teacher, we are playing a role as a lecturer, but nowadays the teacher is the coaches and the mentors. So there are many changes. Previously, we are doing the mass learning. Nowadays, the customized individualized learning, and now you can observe that many SWAM courses are there. So we have to learn individually based on our interest. So that is called as a customized individualized learning. So when I'm searching and when I'm preparing this presentation, I'm searching on the Google, and automatically the Google, whatever we are doing online on our desktop or by using our phones and laptops, then you may be finding that they are observing us. So means we are in the dilemma that nobody is observing, but they are observing us. So that also, such type of our search queries, such type of our search keywords, they are catching it, and they are sending us the different type of mails based on our search. So such type of facilities also we can use in the libraries, like nowadays this digital Google garbage is there. So garage is there, sorry, Google garage is there. So they are running the different type of courses. When you search it on the particular topic frequently, then they will catch your keywords and they will send you the mails. Even on our search window, we will get the different notification also. So such type of strategies also we can use it for our library services also. So we will see later. Previously, the discipline-based focus on the subject, and we are using the expertise knowledge. Nowadays, we are using the multidisciplinary or competency-based learning. Education mainly provide the restricted set of the state, like religious or the private actors. Then nowadays we are using the diversification of education providers and training partner. Then recruitment was based on our degrees previously. Now they are seeing our whatever our skills, talent, or whatever our potential. Based on that, we will get the job. So there are many opportunities, and at the same time there are many challenges also with this IT. for learning and providing the library services also. But the solution is the library. As the library science professional, we are knowing that what is the library, but still there are also non-professional. So for that, what is the library? It is the library resource where we are storing the resources, we are properly processing it, and we are preserving it so that we can easily make available all type of resources to our users. So we are providing very valuable resources to our researcher, our faculty members, our staff, and the other external users also. So if you want that users will come to the library and use your collection, it is very important to make sure that they have to you will have to give the easy access to your library, whatever services or whatever resources we have. So for that, just Dr. Tejaswini Madam has said that library is the link between the users and the resources. So for that, we are the bridge between the users and the resources. So for that, we have to take the marketing strategies or marketing techniques so that we can raise the awareness and the usage of our content or our whatever resources we have. So as a librarian, you have to be actively work for the marketing and promoting our library services. And whatever we have the very like we can say that active users and the inactive users we have. So if we convert all these inactive users to the habitual users, then we have to go for the marketing strategies so that our resources can be utilized. So why we have to do the marketing? Because there are many web-based or commercial resources. So they may be using that web-based or commercial resources, and they may not be coming to the libraries, and they are not using our resources. So for that, we have to think that library users should come to the library. And nowadays in this digital age, there is no need the users will physically come to the library. If our library has means like if we create the digital library, then through digital libraries also we can attract the users. Nowadays the NAC criteria is also changing. Previously the NAC is visiting to our colleges, they are seeing the physical resources, but now the 70-30 percentage criteria has come. 30% they will means check the physical facility, and everything is 70% they are checking with the online things. Okay, so for that angle also we have to see that when we create our digital library, then our library web page should be more accessible for our users, and it should be user friendly. Okay, so that and there are many techniques like SEO is there, search engine optimization is there, that we are going to see in the next slide also. So there are many challenges and opportunities for us. So library is no exceptional place that the impact of IT is not there. Library is the everywhere, in every field, in every activities of the library, we have to use the information technology. So for that also, for that angle, we have to change our library services, and we have to play a different type of role in academic enterprises. Previously, it is only purely the academic, but nowadays the library has to play a very important role. Library is the central place of the colleges or any institutions where we have to attract the intellectual stimulations, so that whatever the intellectual activities are there, that we have to grab it. So for that, as a library, we have to play the important role like academic enterprise. Then day-to-day activities also we are changing in the libraries, and daily we our role is different for changing the activities or to accept the new technologies. For digital resources also, previously we are accessing or we are purchasing the traditional resources like books and the journals and the different type of traditional resources. Nowadays, we have to subscribe the electronic resources or the digital resources. And for that, there is a challenge is that how to preserve it, how to digitize it, how to provide the access to the users, and how to do the bibliographical control. So for that, we have to systematically do all such type of activities so that we can give the more access point to the user so that they can use the electronic resources. So previously, we have to attract the users towards the electronic resources, but nowadays means traditional resources, but nowadays we have to attract the users towards using the electronic resources or whatever the resources we have through our digital library. So for that there are challenges and we have to accept these challenges. Previously we never thought that we have to do the library automation, we have to learn the software, like library automation software, any software, it may be Koha, it may be the Soul, or it may be any type of software. But at this stage, every library is now automated. Every library has created the IR also, and every library means most of the library nowadays they are creating their digital libraries also. So everything is nowadays on the digital platform. All library resources are in the digital platform. Moreover, some of the libraries they may not be in the digital platform, but they are trying to catch up all the digital platform. So for that things we have to first accept whatever the challenges are there, and whatever challenges are there we have to convert into the opportunities. So for that we have to accept the technology. Nowadays when we look at our when we do the marketing research or marketing strategies, when we apply it, then we have to see that how our customers are. So previously we are not saying library customers, but nowadays we have to see the library, we have to means pronounce it as a library customers, we have to call it as a library customers. Like users are our customers, as we librarians are knowing that one. But previously what our users are, nowadays the users are techno savvy. The digital fugitive users are there. Digital fugitive means they are not converting directly into the digital immigrant. We can say that they are in the like flights before flying the flights, then flights on the runway. So like these are the users, digital fugitive users. They are just on the runway to accept the technology. So that is a digital fugitive, and we can say that means based on some of the data, 35 million users are like that. And the digital immigrant, digital immigrant, they know the means they are not fully accept the technology, but they are learning the technology, digital technology, and they are using it for their necessary purpose only. So they are calling as the digital immigrant. Then we have a digital native users. So digital native users are our focus because they have already grew up with the digital technology, and now they are the integral part of the IT. And you can say that 75 millions, more than 75 millions are people who are the digital native. So now our users are, whatever the users are coming into the library, they may be if it is a PG or UG college, then means we can say that 20 to 25 years. Okay. So our users are totally a digital native users, and whatever staff we have in the library, they may be the digital migrant staff. Okay. So if the digital migrant staff is doing or upskill their skills, then they can give the services to the digital net. So that we can keep in mind, whatever the technology are coming into the libraries, or we are applying the technology into the libraries, that we have to learn by heart and we have to apply it so that we can serve to the users who are the digital native. So digital native users are techno savvy users, and we have to serve with these users. Okay, so the solution for serving the digital native users is the digital marketing. Nowadays, every users like these digital native users, they are knowing about the Facebook, they are knowing about the social media, they are knowing about everything. Okay, so like we can say, we may not be knowing much as compared to our digital native users, and we have to serve with the digital native users. So for that we have to do the digital marketing. So let us see what is the marketing concept before digital marketing and how the different type of strategies we have to apply it. So digital means marketing is the management process, everybody is knowing that, and which identify and anticipates and supply customers requirement efficiently. So, whatever the marketing process is there or the management process is there, it involves finding out what our users want and how we can set the user's need and how we can satisfy the user's need. So, as a librarian, we are doing all such type of activities previously also, but not in much in terms of library marketing. Okay, but if you want to do this activity effectively, then we have to go for the marketing functions, and which involves marketing research, analysis, service planning, and the promotion. So we have to learn about all such type of marketing strategies so that our users, digital native users, we can attract towards using the resources of our library. So according to the business dictionary, they have given the 4 P's of marketing, that is product, price, place, and the promotional strategies. So here, while learning about the 4 P's of marketing, we have to first identify and selection and the development of the product. So what is our product? Our products are our library services. Our products are our resources. Our products are, it may be the electronic or it may be the traditional resources. So we have to first identify what product we have for our users, and if we means if we identify that product, what our demands are, what our users demands are, then automatically we will fulfill the information needs of the users. Okay, then the second thing is determination of its price. So not in terms of the money or the cash, but in terms of the user satisfaction. But we are using the marketing 4 P's, and that's why it comes as a price. But means what I understand is price not in terms of money here, but price in terms of the user satisfaction. Then third one is the selection of distribution channels to reach the customer places, and the development and implementation of the promotional strategies. And the true essence of these 4 P's are, there are the human needs, wants, and demands. We have to serve it. The offer have ability to satisfy the customer's need, that is a user's need, and we have to exchange our product with and the services with the other libraries also, so that their product and services we can utilize it in favor of our users. Then identification of the favorable marketing opportunities and avenues for selling, and we have to also persuade the clientele on what you want and utilizing the value logic to attract the customers. So here we have seen what are the definition of the library, and when we look at the marketing concept in the context of library marketing, then it involves the library resources and the services, and for that we have to use the different tools and technologies in order to create awareness, attract and improve our patron use or the library users use. Okay, so here the basic concept of marketing is to create the awareness among what your library means whatever library is having the different type of resources. The main aim of the marketing is to inform the users, whether it may be the active users or the potential users, whatever users we have to inform our library services about our library services to our users. So that whatever they are nowadays, they are attracted towards the web-based commercial services, and many web-based commercial services through which they are satisfying their information needs. But we can also think about that, because we have the different type of products or services in the libraries, so that our users can come to the library and they can use it, that particular resources. And for that we have to make the strong connection between our users and our resources, or we have to link our library users and the connection. Because as we seen that it is a non-profit organization, but because it is a non-profit organization, then whatever the facilities or the financial means financial avenues we are using it, for that we have to see that whatever services are there, the service means users can use that particular services, so that we can demonstrate how the our users are using the services, so that we can also take some financial help from the parent institutions or for the financial bodies also. Okay, so for that the library have therefore the responsibility to encourage the use of the services, so that whatever grants we are receiving it, whatever funds we are receiving it, we can you effectively run the library services. Okay. So there, the cycle of the true marketing is that we have to first do the research on what our audience are. Okay, so what our users are. Then based on the users survey, we can say that we have to give a different segment into the target market. So we can find out that what our customers are, what our users are, and based on that, we can ask the target what they want it, whatever their demands are there, information needs are there, we can identify it. Then whatever our products are there and services are there in the library, from that we can give the services to our targeted users. So we have to identify the appropriate product and services. After that we have to identify the competitions who are, means not competitions, means in terms of whatever the other commercial services they are using, means beyond the libraries they are using some of the commercial services, so we can see that how they are working. Then choose action and set the measurable goals for marketing. Then plan how to evaluate the success and promote our product and services. And ultimately, we have to take the feedback also and assessment also, so that our based on our feedback, whatever feedback recommendations are there, based on that we can improve some strategies, whatever the strategies we need to promote our library resources, then we can see. So this is a general life cycle, and there the librarians can do it. It is not like that means we are not doing it. We are already doing it, because when we provide the reference services to our users, we are doing the user survey. Okay, and we are also knowing what the users demands are there. Okay, but here in the marketing sense, when we apply in the library, you have to do the overall survey of the information needs of the users, not in terms of only providing the reference services, but here in terms of overall services of your library, you have to do the market survey. These are the common marketing strategies, like whatever marketing plan you have already prepared, go through your marketing plan. If you have not prepared the marketing plan, then prepare the marketing plan based on the previous slide we have discussed. Then whatever the marketing plan you have prepared, based on that you can perform the marketing research, develop the value, and then you can set your marketing goals. And based on that you can also define whatever the marketing strategies you want to apply it, and define your marketing mix also. And once you develop your marketing plan, this is also the life cycle, means circlic life cycle. So once you do your marketing plan, then you have to execute the library marketing plan, and based on that you can review and reassess it. Then again the process will start. If some lacunas are there, then we can also change our marketing plan, and then we can follow all such type of steps. So when we do the marketing strategies, what it involves for the libraries. So what we have to do it. So first thing is know the purpose of the library. You can also identify the core business of the library. You can understand the changing relationship between the library and its broader environment, and you can know enough about the library customers or library users, so that we can also establish some of the relationship among our users and among us, so that we can establish the relationship between or act as a link between the users and the library resources. So for that it is very necessary to know about our library users or the customers. And we, yes, any problem? I hope I am audible.
Yes,
Can you
madam.
hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
You are.
Okay. Then we have to assess and monitor the information needs of the library customer periodically. Periodically, we have to do it. Otherwise, if you think that once I have started, then I may not be monitor or assess. So yeah, it may not be work properly. Okay. So for that, you have to do the frequent survey or the frequent assessment is necessary. We have to determine the product and services what that would best meet the information needs of our users. We have to also plan and design identified the product and services, whatever available resources, limited resources we have within that, also we can provide a good services. Then create the awareness among the users for existing and the availability of product, and we have to monitor the use of the product and the services. And lastly, we have to evaluate the product and services periodically. So in gist, when we say marketing strategies, so all library means in terms of library, then everything should come here. So these are the gist of the library marketing. So if we do it all the steps properly, then automatically you will do the marketing plan and your strategies will be systematically organized. Okay. So what type of promotional tool we can use it? Whatever content we have, that should be discoverable. We have to do the marketing 24/7 and make promoting your holdings part of our library strategies. We have to engage our library community through digital marketing and outreach. So previously concept was there, the users will come to the library, but nowadays the users may not be coming to the library. We have to go to the users. Okay. So for that we have to also think about the outreach services. So outreach services, there you can, whatever resources you have, how you can provide the friendly access to our users in terms of the outreach services. Then implement an outreach and the marketing strategy for specific resources and collection. So if the users are demanding some special type of resources, then you have to give the SDI services. So it is nothing but it is like the SDI services where we are identifying the user's need, and then we are providing the personalized services. Okay. Then collaborate with the faculty to integrate the existing licensed resources into the curricula. So whatever library resource like e-resources we are subscribing it, or licensed resources we are subscribing it, it should be uh, uh, into our curricula. Otherwise they won't come to the library, they won't read the textbooks whatever we have given in the curricula. So we have to, as a librarian, we have to integrate or collaborate with the faculty, because faculties are teaching the subjects, and whatever subject based resources we have, that should be in the curricula. So based then only users will come to the library. So we have to collaborate with the faculty in that terms. Then we have to provide the online and offline workshops and the training to the users, so that whatever content we have, they can discover it and they can use it for their research, for their studies, and for their examination. Then follow best practices for description, discovery, and preservation to improve access to our library collection. Then means why we have to learn about the library market means marketing concept, because we are not trained marketers, okay, and we should not be a trained marketers, okay. A librarian should not be a trained marketers, and we have not given any training for marketing. Whatever we are understanding about the marketing, then only means that only we are applying it, okay. But even if we are the trained marketers, then we may not be that may be a tough time for finding the different ways to promote the library services. But even if you are the keen marketer, marketing trend is constantly changing, and it is very difficult to keep with all these things. But whatever learning you are doing for the marketing, if you are applying it properly, if you are applying means your marketing plan is proper, then you may be automatically learn so many things and you can apply to the libraries, okay. So these are the some of the promotional marketing strategies for which we are using it for the libraries. That is social media market management. Nowadays, everybody is knowing what is social media and how we are using it for our personal thing. But as a librarian, you can use all the such type of like Facebook and then WhatsApp and then many things, Twitter, Instagram. So many things you can use as a social media. Even the blogs also you can use it for promoting your library resources and the services. Email marketing is there, search engine optimization is there, video marketing is there, event marketing is there. Then we can also think about the multiple channels. So not only we can depend on any one individual media or marketing, but we can also think about the multiple channels. Print media is there, and previously we are very much rely on the print media. Nowadays also 50% we are using all this print media. And most important thing is the personal skill. So personal skill is very important. If you are providing means if you are using your all personal skills for means establish the relation between the users and you will definitely success in terms of the marketing strategies to apply in the libraries. Homepage and internet and the website is also the another tools, and branding is also important. So let us see one by one, and I may not be going into the depth of each one because many of the things you are knowing it, but when there is a means necessity, then we can explain it. And because of the time paucity also, I have to run up. Social media management, choose one social media management. Not only one platform you can choose it, but different platform you can choose it for marketing your library services and the resources. Twitter also, hashtag also you can use it. And yeah, once you send any post on the social media, the half life of that post is 18 to 24 minutes. So when you are using it, don't forget that the same thing you have to repeat it again and again, so that whatever the you means content user read it, then definitely they will go into the depth of that content, okay. So social media, but it is very difficult when we use the social media. Then the question is then means how many accounts we have to manage it, okay. So for that, if you have a different account for your library social media, then what you can do it, you can use one platform, that is the buffer, and buffer or the sprout social. So that is the platform where you can manage your all accounts, okay. So we can see that buffer is a software application for web and the mobile. They are designed to manage the account of the social networks or the social media. And here also they will also give you the result, means analyzing the result, and they engage with their community. So they are providing, this is a free facility up to 10 account. They are using giving this facility free, but if you want that, means apart from 10 accounts, if you want to take the facility, avail the facility, then you have to pay it. So whatever the free account facility is there, you can use it with the buffer. Any time you can try it is this buffer for your library, so that your all library account like Twitter, Facebook, Instagrams, or LinkedIn, or any account like Pinterest, so you can come with one account, so that only you have to manage with one account on the one platform, and then you can organize it systematically. Okay, so buffer is one platform. Second platform is the Sprout social media. And Sprout social media, we can publish it, we can also schedule it, and the reporting tools are also there. Means, and the analytic also they are providing it. What type of users they are using, how many medias they are using, how they are giving the comments. So like this, the Sprout social media is there. So with this buffer and the social Sprout media, it is very easy to handle the different type of accounts, whatever accounts we have on the social media, so that our time can be utilized for other resource, other services. Then everybody is knowing about the email marketing. In email marketing, they are preparing the list of the contacts, and whatever the information you want to share it immediately. Then based on your list, or based on your constant contact, they are providing the emails to all of the participants or the users. Even the WhatsApp marketing, you can also do it. And we are using this WhatsApp marketing nowadays. We have to create the WhatsApp group of the individuals, like users. Like for example, if you have a first year, second year, or the first semester, second semester, then you can create the users WhatsApp group, and there you can daily share whatever the new books are coming to the library. So WhatsApp is not for only for good morning to means from good morning to good night, but you can use it for this WhatsApp for the providing the library resources to your users directly, because nowadays the users are digital native and they are using the WhatsApp frequently. And if we are sending the messages on the WhatsApp of the users group, then they will definitely see. Even if you are not digitizing the books, then what you can do, the cover of the book, you can just take a photocopy and then send it to the WhatsApp group of our first semester or the second semester user, so that frequently they can see that messages. And if they see the messages, then they can come to, definitely come to the library to see or read that particular book, or even the electronic resources also. So in that way, we can do the email marketing or even the WhatsApp marketing nowadays we are doing. Search engine optimization also we can use it. And if we are using this search engine optimization, it may not be giving the immediate result, because uh, based on the our website ranking, we can like our whatever a website we have for the library or for the institution or the colleges, if we are using this search engine optimization, then we can get the analytic also. And for that we can use the different tools, which are free tools like Moz, we can use it. And they are providing a different type of how many visitors, web visitors are there, what is their web presence, and then what link they are using it. So everything you can get it on, means like analytic, you can get it on this Moz and the Google Analytic. So this is the most page, you can see it. This is the software which will help you to increase the traffic ranking and the visibility in the search result, and which is powered by the SEO matrix, and which includes the page authority and the domain authority also. So some type, some till some means services they are providing it freely, and we can use it, so that our website ranking we can track it, and whatever links we are having, we can analyze it very easily, and we can also do the site audits also. For that we can use this most. Google Analytics is also providing it such type of facility. So if you will learn about this SEO, then you can use this Google Analytics for our library web page also, so that whatever library web page we have, we can analyze it and we can track it, how the users are using our resources through library web page. So for that you can use this Google Analytics. Video marketing, this is a good tool to distribute our contents. This is coming under the content marketing. And whatever video we have, like if we purchase the one book in the library, or whatever books we are purchasing in the library, we can make some video, or we can give to the staff member also, they can read the content, and based on that we can convert into the video, and that short video can be also sent to the WhatsApp group, or sent to the YouTube of your college or of our library website also, so that the users can use it by seeing the YouTube content, and they can read that particular book or the resources. So this is also one type of video marketing. We can do it, and we can use it. We can use this YouTube also for marketing our content or videos. Otherwise, you can use this Vidyard, and the Hippo videos are also there. This is the site for the Vidyard, and it is also the free one, and you can use it. You can create your many facilities are there for this Vidyard, where you can use and upload, and you can share the videos freely with the social medias also. Then we can also do the event marketing. We can like virtual exhibitions, okay, virtual book exhibitions or library exhibitions also we can do it. And for that, if we want that some event marketing also, like if we are organizing the conferences or the webinars, and if you want that some type of statistics should be created, you can use this even Eventbrite. That is also the website, and Flash and RSVP Wi-Fi website is also there, and which this is a good event marketing tool, and they are providing you the analytic for the users also. Okay. Then we can also think about the multiple channels like social media, internet, screensaver, email, and whatever the users are attracted, we can see the multiple channels also. The very good that is the homepage and the internet, because library is maintaining their homepage and the web pages, so we can send the email link to our library so that the users can easily connect through home pages. Many of the services we can also provide, like reference service or the instant reference service also we can provide it, or whatever the resources we have in the library, like electronic resources, we can pop up, give the pop-up window to advertise about that library product. Okay, so pop-up can be also given on our library homepage. We can also establish some subject portals and subject gateways also we can establish, and that link also we can give it in the homepage of our library, so that the users can access and they can use it, that particular resources. Print media, so there is no talk about the print media. We can use newsletter, leaflets, and we can also display on the notice board some type of messages. Just in the beginning, I started my presentation with some of the quotation. So like that, when the library means users enter in the library, then you can also think about some type of good messages should be also displayed at the entrance of your library, okay, or at the entrance of your home page, so that the users can attract towards the library. So whatever the headlines we are giving it there, it should be a very short headlines, and it should be in terms of the reader interest. Okay, so that after reading that, they can attract towards the library. And the headline should be the attention grabbing. We can use this attention arouses interest, create desire, and stimulate action, which is known as AIDA sequence. Okay, so AIDA sequence is very easy. We have to attract the attention of the library. We have to create the interest. Why? Because when we see that only 2 seconds, like if you are seeing this particular slide also, then your attention is only for 2 seconds. So within 2 seconds, what I am talking, and if you are taking that one, then it has some connection. Okay. Otherwise, if I'm talking or if I'm just reading the slides, then your attention may not be there. So like this, whatever the messages or whatever the product information, or the service information of the library we are displaying it, it should be have the AIDA sequence, so that the user attention can be attracted, and based on that we can create the interest, and we can create the desire to learn or desire to read it, and then it will convert it into the stimulate action. Okay, so I will skip this slide, and just we are also talking about the personal skills. So personal skill, like means whatever we, whether in person or telephone we are talking, it should be effective, and it will automatically attract our users. Uh, Although we have to maintain the professionalism here with the users, but if we smile, if we means make a smile in our face, then automatically the relationship between the users and the librarian will establish. So that type means that also we have to. These are the very small things, but it will definitely useful for the users. Okay, so whatever users have different type of complaints, we have to positively means positively respond to that complaint, so that the users can encourage to tell about the other things of the library also. And instead of defending your position, think about the user suggestions also. Make yourself highly visible to the any staff or any users or any researcher also. Make a point of visiting staff rather than waiting of them to visit you. Then establish the key players and the people who can want to help. So personal skill is very important to establish the link between the users and with you. Okay, then what steps we should take it. First, write the mission statement, and it should be clearly defined what is the role of the library, what is the need the library satisfy, and what are the benefits it provide. We should also think about the summary of the performance. When we write the summary of the performance, like we can display one board of the summary of the performance every year, that what are the our broad or best practices, what general services we are providing, what markets do we serve, like what type of users we serve, and what type of marketing communication do we already use. Based on the users community, we have to organize it, that particular one. And who are our internal community users or members. So not only external users we are serving, but whatever the extra means internal users we are serving, but external users also we are serving. So that also we have to see. Reference question and circulation statistics also you can display. Maker space in the library. This is a very important thing, maker space. Previously, we are not using this maker space in the library, but nowadays we have to use this maker space in the library, where we can encourage the users community for creation of something like this particular college is the women's college, and they are means the college is empowering among women. So whatever like we can say that the best among best, so we can also create through wastage, we can create the best. So this is the maker space in the library. So we have to provide the space to the users. There we can means where they can also do some things in the library, and for that whatever the material they need, like library books and everything, then you can provide it. Okay, so in this way we can also apply this maker space in the library, and we can use our library space in an innovative way, so that the users can attract it. Then information we need from the community assessment, who are our customers, what they want, means why do our customer use our services, what do they use a particular library or particular services. We have to think about everything and increase the awareness of the OPAC, so that they can know what type of resources you have. Then notice on the website, library website, which we have already talked. Make provision in the budget, as the all the resources are free in the marketing, but if you want to do it in the in very intensify way, then there should be some budget in for marketing also. We have to do the SOC analysis, what are our strength, what are our weakness, opportunity, and whatever the challenges we have to face it to attract the users, that also we have to take. Then some small initiative we have to take in the library for marketing, that is play and learn at the library, outreach services, then successful information literacy program we have to run. The quote here I given one quote, that is the meet users where they are. So instead of users will come to the library, we can go to the classroom of the particular users, and then we can tell about these are the books, these are the resources which we have in the library, and we can motivate the users to come to the library and use the resources. Create a marketing plan that is multifaceted and continuously updated. It is not like once we prepare a marketing plan, it will work, but some type of updation we require, then we have to do it, and for that you should be a very open minded. Branding is one another thing, and which we generally forget it about the means about the library. But IFLA is providing uh, very good branding. You can use it. American Library Association is also providing some slogans for library, so that also we can use it. So branding is means when we talk about the library marketing, branding is automatically coming. Branding is nothing but how other product are better than our product, means how other means how our product is better than other product, so that is coming under the branding. So here in the library we can use some type of slogans, we can use some type of quotations or quotes, and here we can give some taglines also for the libraries, and wherever you want to display that taglines, then you can use it, like in your library website, like in your WhatsApp group, or like in any email, as a email signature also you can use this tagline. So some of the taglines like Nike is using this, just do it. McDonald is also using, I am loving it. So now we are habitual with all this type of brand, like Google is whenever you want to search. So instead of going to library, we are searching the Google. So why? Because they are attracting the users towards their services. Okay, and that's why we are using. So these are the some of the slogans. Explore the world's knowledge. Book are just the beginning. It's free, it's easy. Your guide to answer. So all these are the inspirational slogan or the quotes where you can use it for your library, and you fixed one tagline. And whenever you want to display some message, you can use this tagline so that it will be always there with the users, and they will be motivated to read these taglines, and they will use the resources, okay, or use the library. So there are many ways for marketing of our library product and services. So all this way we are using together, then it will be effective. None of the tool, individual tool will be effective. Okay. So when we are using in the combined way, then it will be very effective. So in conclusion, we can say that marketing is only creating the awareness, whatever you have in the library, and as a librarian, we should also actively do the market and the promote our library services. Marketing is to know the understand our users, and whatever their demands are there, like information needs are there, we have to effectively satisfy the information needs of our users. And for that, we have to do the marketing plan and marketing research with the broad objectives and the strategies how to solve it or how to implement it. Okay. So marketing is nothing but know the user's demand and solve the information needs of the users, satisfy the information needs of the users. I completed my presentation in very uh, uh, means speedy manner because I have some meeting with the university, and I express my apology for that. I have speed up my presentation. So sorry for that. But if you have any questions, you can write it, and Madam will forward to me all these questions. And once again, I am thankful to the library, uh, Kadam Madam, Adav sir, and the principal of this college, and the authority of the college for giving me this opportunity to express my view on this particular concept. And I hope you will use all these marketing strategies. You are already using it, all these marketing strategies, but for more in the intensify way, you can use it. So for this, you have an open mind and a flexible attitude. Then only this is the end of the presentation, but this is the begin of your marketing uh, for promotion of your library services. So thank you for the audience also for listening me carefully and giving me this opportunity. So thank you to the organizers. Over to the organizers.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for the very highly resourceful presentation. It was wonderful. You have rightly pointed out that the prerequisite of library popularity is how to attract the readers towards the library is first thing is location. Yes, ma'am, you are very apt in saying so. You have discussed at length the journey of libraries from traditional libraries to digital libraries. And in this paradigm shift, the role of the librarian is very decisive. It is very challenging now. They have to overcome various challenges, upcoming challenges. And in this scenario, you have emphasized the positive strategic planning to attract the readers or you may say customers to the libraries and to retain their interest in it. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. Now, let's move towards question and answer session. But before that, ma'am, I would like to voice the feelings of all the librarians present here. They might have been thinking about the biggest problem of how to make up the budget when you are introducing various strategies. Please, can you enlighten on this topic?
Yeah. More of the strategies or tools that is freely available. But apart from, if you want to avail, apart from means freely available resources, then the budget should required in the library. Okay. So for that, what we can do it, like different avenues, we can use it. Like some donation also, we can ask it to the donors, because many donors they can provide all such type of financial resources also. They can share it. And if but not much budget we require for marketing, because if you use the digital marketing, then most of the things software, like just we talk about the Moz, then Sprout social media, and even social media is also free, so not much budget is required. But if the budget is required, then we can use it from our budget also. Whatever library budget we are using, means we are getting it from there also, we can see that some of the part we can do the for library budgeting also. Like if you want, like in print media, if you want to create the leaflet or some type of newsletter, then we need a budget for printing. But if we convert it into the digital newsletter, then we don't need a budget for that. We can paste it, we can means host it on our library web page also. So for there, we don't need a budget.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Miss Vandana Kelsa, madam, wants to know about the marketing products in the libraries. Can you please focus on this?
Our library resources are our marketing product, and our services also are our marketing product.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think, Vandana Kelkar, you are satisfied with the answer. Okay, let's move towards the end of the webinar because there is time constraint. Now, may I request Dr. Ravindra Adav, President SUCLA, to propose a word of thanks as a gesture of gratitude towards our honorable guests and the delegates. Over to you, sir. Adav, sir.
Okay, thank you. Good morning to all. Madam, I am audible, no?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
perfectly well.
Myself, Dr. R.P. Adav, President of SUCLA, on behalf of Kamala College, Kolhapur, and SHIVAJI University College Library Association, that is SUCLA, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this national webinar on marketing strategy to promote your library in digital age, organized by Kamala College and SUCLA. At the outset, I thank our welcome speaker, Dr. Rahul Deshmukh sir, librarian, SGRG Shinde Mahavidalaya, Paranda. We are really enlightened with our knowledge and presence. We are thankful to resource person, our guide, Dr. Shalini Lihitkar ma'am, Associate Professor, Department of LIS, RTM, Nagpur University, Nagpur, for making an excellent presentation and making this workshop very meaningful and interesting. I would like to special thanks to our strong supporter and guide, Honorable Principal Dr. Krantikumar Patil sir, Executive President of Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur, and also thanks to Honorable Project Patil sir, Management Member of Tararani Vidyapeeth, Kolhapur. I would like to thanks to express our deep gratitude to Principal Dr. Tejaswini Mudekar ma'am, Principal Kamala College, for his presence in this national webinar. I thank convener and organizer of today's webinar, Professor Urmila Kadam ma'am, Librarian, Kamala College, Kolhapur, and active director of the SUCLA. I thank Professor Dr. Nita Dhumal ma'am, Department of English, Kamala College, Kolhapur, for such a nice anchoring. I also thanks to all staff members of Kamala College, Kolhapur. Our heartfelt thanks to our college librarians, allies professionals, and arrival of different state and active participation in this national webinar. A special thanks to organizing committee, SUCLA team, that is Sangli, Satara, and Kolhapur, for their support and coordination. We have warm words and a kind message. We move to the end of today's webinar. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I must say that we had a terrific time on this webinar. The scholastic presentation by Lihitkar ma'am, the resource person of the seminar, was really very resourceful, and there was a nice discourse on the topic. It will definitely prove very helpful, useful for all of you in future. We are immensely happy that the webinar could evoke a thorough brainstorming, and it will bring a transformation in the coming days. Your enthusiastic response to the webinar is an encouraging gesture to boost our morale. Thanks one and all for joining us today. And we sign off with this, and our feedback link will be shared on the group. See you soon. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lihitkar madam.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.